Manuel was a whaler since he was 14 years old. He learned the art from his father and grandfather, who had been whalers before him. Manuel lived on the island of Pico, where whaling had greater expression and was part of the cultural identity of that island. He was a brave and fearless man who was not afraid to face the largest animal in the world in small wooden boats. He had seen many things at sea. Whales that struggled furiously, that dragged boats away from the coast, that sank boats with a blow of their tail. He had lost friends and relatives, but he never gave up. They left at dawn in an old and patched boat, carrying harpoons and lancets. They followed the indications of a lookout on the coast, who communicated to them by radio the position of the animal. It took them about 2 hours to see the jet of the sperm whale. It was a large and robust male with a huge head and a dark gray body. It was his last chance to prove his worth as a whaler. He picked up the harpoon and prepared to throw it when the boat approached the animal. His companions rowed with strength and skill, trying to stay in the wake of the sperm whale. When they were about 10 meters from the animal, Manuel threw the harpoon with all his strength. He hit squarely on the back of the sperm whale's body, which let out a roar of pain and quickly dove. The boat was stuck to the harpoon by a thick rope, which wrapped around the mast. The sperm whale pulled the boat with impressive speed, dragging it away from the island. Manuel and his companions clung to what they could, trying not to fall into the sea. They felt strong wind and high waves hitting their faces. They didn't know where they were going or how long that crazy race would last. After about half an hour, the sperm whale emerged at the surface, panting and bloody. The harpoon had torn its flesh and caused bleeding. The boat approached it again, this time more cautiously. Manuel picked up the lancet and prepared to give it its final blow, but when he looked into the eyes of the sperm whale, something changed inside him. He saw in them an expression of suffering and intelligence, as if the animal were asking for mercy. He also saw beauty and majesty in that creature, which was a miracle of nature. Manuel hesitated for an instant. He felt a twinge of remorse and compassion. He thought about all whales he had killed in his life, all blood he had spilled, all harm he had done to those magnificent beings. Then he made an unexpected decision. He dropped his lancet and cut off rope that connected boat to harpoon. He freed sperm whale, which slowly moved away from boat, looking back one last time. Manuel felt relieved and sad at the same time, but he also knew he had done right thing. That's how Manuel became the last Azorian whaler. The last whale was captured in 1987, at a time when commercial hunting was prohibited by the International Whaling Commission. Today, the Azores have emerged as one of the world's top destinations for whale watching. Welcome to the Azores, and we hope to see you soon.